Even with complete silence from Kanye himself, his music is still leaking a ton, and info about solo albums that have been worked on since last year are finally being revealed and coming to light. Kanye's looking good, the amazing news and leaks are flowing in after all this time, so let's get into everything and show you guys all of the music and new information that is leaked because it is a lot. And before any of that, if you're new or you've been here before and enjoy the videos, like and subscribe. It means the world to me and it helps my content reach more people. So it is officially Kanye leak season, and there is a bunch of unheard info that we have been waiting for probably since last year. So let's dive deeper into everything. We finally know the name of Kanye's solo album that he worked on since last year, and no, I'm not talking about Bully. I'm talking about the album which everyone has been referring to as Y3, which that was never the name of this album. Kanye himself said ain't no album called Y3 during one of his regularly scheduled crash outs a while back. Everyone's just been referring to it as that because it's been the easiest thing to call it, but the official name of this album was revealed and it is called YEBU. And Kanye said that he wanted the album to sound like a conversation at Nobu, which if you didn't know is a Japanese restaurant chain. It seems like with all of Kanye's stuff, it all eventually leads back to some sort of reference to Japan or Japanese culture, which makes it a lot more meaningful knowing that he is now staying there full time working on his new album Bully, which is still happening, by the way. We just got these new pictures of him and Bianca in Japan where Kanye looks extremely healthy, at least compared to what he was looking like the past few months with the Vultures eras. Along with this name of the album being leaked, YEBU, there was also a song pulled and leaked from an old Vultures 2 tracklist called Afterlife in this big giant leak bundle, which before we talk about it, I'll let you guys take a listen.
No, don't tell no lies. Would you pay the price? I'll be good to you in the afterlife. I'm just having fun. Somewhere on the run, you still be the one in the afterlife.
So like I said, this was briefly on a Vultures 2 tracklist before it dropped on the website, and after listening to that, you guys are probably wondering the same thing as me. Why in God's name did this get scrapped off of the Vultures 2 tracklist? Ye isn't on this version of the song. I'm sure if it was on that tracklist, a version with him on it exists somewhere, especially with there being a giant open verse in the middle of this leak. But maybe they were saving this for the solo, and that's why they didn't want it on that monstrosity of an album that is Vultures 2. Either way, I need this. It's fire. It definitely fits the vibes of Bully that we have heard so far with Beauty and the Beast. We got Husband and AI Sky City over this. We really need Ye to cook and lock in with this next project, man. I can't with these leaks being 10 times more fire than the actual album that eventually comes out. We know he has it in him. But back to the name YEBU, because before I talk about the future of Bully and what's going on with that album, I don't know if I'm the only one thinking about this, but is it just me or are these names not it? YEBU, Bully, they just don't sound like Kanye album names. And I know they go through a million changes, but it's not like there aren't reasons for these names. YEBU, like I said, was based off the conversation at Nobu. With new leaks, we now know that Bully is allegedly a reference to an old street that Kanye grew up on and used to call Linden Bully according to Cons, but they still just sound off. I think everyone is being so positive about Bully because they think it's eventually going to be changed at some point, but we're getting songs dropped with the name Bully, so maybe it will stay that. And let's talk about Bully a little bit more because like I said, a lot has happened and there's a lot of theories floating around as well on what all of these different things could mean. Kanye like only half officially dropped Beauty and the Beast. I talked about it in my video where he posted it on his Instagram, and then more recently it was on the Yeezy website. It was also shortly on Apple Music for a little bit, so they are trying to get this on streaming eventually, which is good news. Along with this, Kanye posted a ton of pictures of him producing, some with Mike Dean, which were reposted by him, so maybe that duo is making up like I speculated in that video as well. But either way, this rollout is still chugging along. We are hearing new versions and snippets of that quote unquote evil spooky beat is what the community has been calling it. And as always, before we talk about it, here's a short listen of what this new snippet sounds like. So there is now an official name for this bully beat snippet, which has leaked, and it is called "Oh No, My Hoodie, My Hoodie," which, as I've been saying a lot in this video, that is an interesting name. Now, along with all of this regarding the bully rollout, fans are finding out other things that Ye is up to as well. Alongside all of this music that is dropping, Kanye renewed the trademarks for his news website called Use, which we don't know if this is coming back or not. I don't think a large amount of people really use the platform Use anyway, but hearing all of the rumors of Kanye using AI on this album, it actually plays a part in this news about Use. Wow, it sounds like I'm saying a fucking riddle. Because when this whole team was fired from Yeezy, Kanye actually wanted Use to be a fully AI news platform ran by, well, AI. So this obviously has nothing to do with music, assuming that would just be stupid, but it all just goes back to the same point that Kanye seems to actually like the concept of using AI to create things, and that could eventually lead back to music. I know that's kind of a stretch, but I hope you guys understand like what I'm trying to say here. It's starting to seem like it's not even just laziness anymore, but that Kanye actually likes the product and the outcome of what's coming out of him using AI to create these things. Which I always said, if it is used in an artistic way and it still has that human touch and it doesn't overtake that human touch and it makes something great, we can't really complain. But if it's just for pure laziness of not wanting to re-record references, that's when it's kind of like, why are you doing this? You're ruining what you're making because you're a lazy fatty. I'm really excited to see what comes next with this bully rollout. Let me know what you guys think of all this new information that we now know in the comment section down below, and what you think will happen next in this bully rollout, because it is a roller coaster. Join my official music Discord. Links for that are in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching, and on that note,